Okay. Today's entry. The anxiety's back. Again, it's not as bad as it was, but it's there, and I really would like it to go away. So, again, I'll just keep working on that with the breathing and the affirmations. Still doing the sleep affirmations every night helps. It does help. I never really thought I would be one to have to go to sleep to music. And actually, I seem to be able to fall asleep. It's just when I wake up, the thoughts keep coming. So being able to grab onto what they're saying, which is positive, versus what my mind is saying, which is negative, and just keep snowballing, it helps. So the other last week, a friend in Paris was was telling me she's going to have a July 14th, which is Bastille Day. If you're not familiar with that, that's France's, their version of what the U.S. would have is the 4th of July. So it's a big deal, big national holiday. It's fun, barbecues and drinking and fireworks and all that kind of stuff. So I knew some people that were going to be there, and I'm like, okay, make sure that I could go. My daughter was going to be done with what she was doing, so she could stay home and watch the dogs that we have, which made me feel guilty that because she was invited as well, but we have to get the dogs watched. So I went out there. Again, I was looking forward to this, thinking a good chance to socialize, get my mind off stuff. So day comes, and I start to get the sinking feeling as I'm on the train going there, and then I'm starting to walk to her place, and I'm just getting more of a sinking feeling. And I'm thinking, what am I doing? Like I should just turn around and go home, which I didn't do, thank God. But I got there. When I went up to the apartment, the person that answered the door, I didn't recognize it first. But then I realized it was my friend's sister-in-law. And she was there with her husband, who was there as well. The last time that Melissa was at the apartment with me, because they're just a wonderful couple and great hosts and just very, very nice people. But I had seen I had been looking that day. It was good, just again making sure that I got the address right, and I ran across a picture of the six of us. And so then when it just struck me that when I walked in, I got in just a little bit early so I could talk before the crowd came. And then suddenly I had this sinking feeling came right back. So because these are the people that we were. This is the group that was together the last time that Melissa was there, and I had just looked at a picture of them. So I think my friend, I don't know if she noticed a look on me or whatever, but then she just showed me back because I had to sleep over because my train's coming back to Compiègne, stop at 10, and like nothing starts by 10. So yeah, she was kind enough to let me sleep over. So she showed me back to the room and said, okay, if anything gets heavy, this is your sanctuary, just come back here and no one will, again, it's all good. And I thanked her and just started crying. And I told her about the realization of what just happened. So after she hugged me for a little bit and I stopped crying and whatever, I was able to dry my eyes, move outside and start socializing as people started showing up. Then for the most part it went well. Again, I talked a lot and watched great fireworks and was just surrounded by nice people. We talked a lot about my group that I was more friendly with. Kept me engaged in conversations that frequently brought up the stuff that I'm going through in a nice way, like not prying, not whatever, just actually concerned. And so again, the night went on. It went on well. Everybody departed. I went off to bed, went to sleep, all good. In the morning, I went out on their deck, and I have a beautiful apartment, and so we're just having coffee. Nice, beautiful, sunny Parisian day. Not the gray Parisian days that are common for a lot of the year, but when they're nice, they're very nice. And so we're talking, and when she, again, so it was her and her husband. And she brought up that, have asked if if I was seeing anybody, like therapy-wise. And I said, no, I don't even know how to go about that. I'd love to. I'm not against it. At the moment, it just comes down to worrying about finance. And France is great about this whole thing, but I don't know if they provide that. So she said, well, check it out, because she had tried it. She had used it in England years ago with the NHS. And they cover the whole thing. I don't know if they do that anymore, but so I figured, okay, I'll check it out here in France. It sounds like a great idea, but I don't know at what point. But as I'm talking to her, we're on the 9th floor, which in Europe you don't count the ground floor, so basically it's the 10th floor, like in American terms. We're 10 stories up, and as I'm talking to her, I start to visualize, just like that, myself jumping over the rail. Like I could see it as I'm talking to her, and I don't think that she saw it, because again, there was no break in the conversation, but I saw this happen, and it was freaky. Like, I'm thinking about it. I thought about it the whole day. I didn't dwell on it the whole day, but it kept coming back. And later on, I called a friend of mine, and I didn't tell anybody else. I only told one person. And he had told me that he had a similar experience, different situation, whatever, but similar enough that he had like a similar vision, and it freaked him out too. But it happened more than once, but then it went away. And so I'm just hoping it doesn't happen again. It's just the freakiest thing. Again, I thought I'd push those things away, but now it seems those thoughts just don't want to go too far. Like, they're okay. They might not be like front and center, but like they're hanging out in the vicinity. I just need them to go. Like, I don't want to give in to anything like that. Like, I know that there's a tomorrow. I know there's a day after that, a day after that, a day after that. And this is what I would tell anybody who would seek my counsel. But now here I am needing this counsel. And it's strange. It's very, very strange. I think the biggest weight on me right now is this move. You know, there's so many things. Like, I've got to start prioritizing which seemingly insurmountable task is the biggest, and then just whittle my way down. Like I've done, I think, almost from the back end. I think I've done take the easy, low-hanging stuff and then move up. But if I keep doing that, then I might not get to that point, and there is a point I have to get to. And again, I have a million well-meaning people in the United States, but they can't help me with this because this is here. It's me. I've got to do it. I'm on my own, and I will. Like, I will. I don't know how, but I will. And so, if you're feeling overwhelmed, then it's normal. It's normal. But remember, there will be a day. And first, seek your support group. If you're watching this, then I hope it's helping. I hope it gives you some kind of relief, at least, that you're not alone in how you're feeling. But please talk. Again, this is something, but it doesn't at all come near having somebody that you can trust and somebody to talk to, whether it be a friend. If you can seek professional help, that's even. Is it better? I don't know. I haven't done it. I can't tell you. Again, my whole point in all of this is to be honest and straightforward, and just show you the way that it unfolds for me. And how it unfolds for you, I don't know. How it unfolds for the next person, I can't tell. But I have to assume that I'm not unique, and that there are other people out there like me who could benefit from this. Just the idea that these awful thoughts and debilitating mind stoppages and circles happen, and that they don't just happen to you. You're not alone in this. There are others out there, and I'm sure there's somebody. I hope. I can't say I'm sure. Again, what absolutes can I possibly make? I don't know you. I seem to barely know me at certain points, but I'm trying to get to know me. Because the me that existed before this whole thing happened, I have to believe is still in here. But he just doesn't seem confident enough to come out. I have to work on that. There's a risk taker. There was a person who had fun. There was a person who enjoyed life. There was a person who loved to socialize. There's a person that loved to be alone. Never actually alone. I love to be alone with my wife, which is again why we're here. But yeah, so that's today's update. I'm going to get a few tasks done. I'm definitely, part of it is in the major one. There's a couple of low-hanging fruit things I need to get done with because they're timely. But I have to work on something to do with getting this place squared away and getting a place to move to. So that's pretty much that for now. So I will check in again later, and I hope you're doing well. I assume that well is different things for different people, but hang in there. It has to get better. It has to, and we won't know if we don't wake up tomorrow. So, all right. No, till the next time.